And Celtic will on a very heavy Hampden pitch in the 1967 final of the League Cup. The Celtic team have juggled their forward line. Hughes is at outside right, Wallace at inside right, Chalmers at centre, Auld, and then Bobby Lennox on the left, despite the numberings. There's Hughes. Played away there by McLean for Dundee. Dundee, of course, in the dark shirts, hoping to prevent Celtic from completing a hat-trick in the final of the League Cup. McLean. Wallace giving it back there to Craig. Stewart dashing to cover, giving it back to goalkeeper Arrow. The Dundee team, by the way, is Arrow, Wilson and Houston, Murray, Stewart and Stewart, Campbell, Jim McLean, Sammy Wilson, George McLean and Alec Bryce. George Stewart at centre half, Alex Stewart at left half. Lennox in a chase there. Arrow came 10 yards out of his goal, reading the situation very well. Celtic team, Simpson, Craig and Gemmell, Murdoch, McNeil and Clark. The forward line as it's on the pitch is Hughes, Wallace, Chalmers, Auld and Lennox. The last time these two clubs met in a cup final was in the Scottish Cup final in 1925, and here watching the match of Jimmy McGrory, who scored the winning goal for Celtic that day in a 2-1 victory, and Dave McLean, who scored the only goal for Dundee. Craig. Stewart trying to hit it. Lennox. Foul, says Mr. Davison, the referee. This is his 5th cup final at Hampden. Man who's going to take it is Steve Murray. McNeil. Auld. Jim McLean. Lennox. Chalmers. Chalmers stepping away from Stewart. Auld swinging it, intending that one for Hughes, but as you could see, the big winger had to double back in his tracks there with very little, no chance, in fact, of getting it. Gemmell. Stewart to Murray. This very heavy going, by the way, is the one that Celtic favour most. They really relish it. Murdoch. Murdoch going through strongly in these tackles. Appeals there that the ball was handled. It's driven by Hughes and kicked out by Stewart. Celtic were appealing there just for a moment or two that the ball had been handled just a foot inside the penalty area by Doug Houston, but the referee was very well positioned, said no, and allowed the play to go on. Hughes coming up with the corner. Chalmers. Headed forward by McNeil, the scorer Steve Chalmers. Six minutes played. Celtic one ahead. Man who's Wallace is having treatment there from trainer Neil Mochan, but it looks to be nothing very serious. And you can hear in the background the great encouragement which the Celtic team are being given. So it looks very much as if the match will go to the strict pattern forecast by the critics. Stewart. Murray going into the tackle. Murdoch. Houston tumbles. Hughes still there. Well, that really was a magnificent goal by Hughes, in which he showed his tremendous strength and not a little skill. Celtic 2 up, 12.5 minutes played in the League Cup final here at Hampden Park. George McLean, Sammy Wilson. Clark to Murdoch. Chalmers. Wallace. All this limping there, you could see. McLean pushing it forward. Lennox racing down on his right-hand side. Wilson, McLean. McLean pounced on that, but the ball actually was driven off McNeil into the goal. A very fine angle between Simpson and his left-hand post. Dundee kick-off in the second half. Down by 2-1, but they made a good recovery since McLean managed to score for them. When the score was 2-0, it looked as though Celtic would cruise to a fairly comfortable victory. But let's see what happens in these next 45 minutes. Alex Stewart. The wind at Hampden has died down considerably. Gemmell. Dundee, of course, now play into it. McNeil. Clark. Bobby Wilson. McNeil. Hughes nodding it for Murdoch. Chalmers. Wow, that really was a superb piece of work by Chalmers. Chalmers running at full pace, darted away from 2 defenders, drew the goalkeeper, and then placed the ball into the net. 14 minutes to go. Celtic 3, Dundee 1, and I'd say from my spectating point that's an all over, and as I say so, it's all over certainly for Berthiaud. He's coming off, and Willie O'Neill going on as a substitute. 3-1 for Celtic. Bryce. McNeil. It's Clark pushing it away from Bryce. That's Wallace. Murdoch. O'Neill. I imagine that Berthiaud has been taken off as a precaution. He did get a knock early in the match, but taken off with the Wednesday match in mind. Centre half Stewart. Alex Stewart. Jim McLean. Throw to Dundee, and Campbell going to take it to Murray. This, of course, will be Celtic's hat-trick of League Cup final win, something which has never been achieved before. And headed away on the line, McLean. Jim McLean scoring a second goal for Dundee, making the score Celtic 3, Dundee 2. The ball headed away first of all on the line. McLean remarkably getting another shot at it. So, Dundee for the second time in this match are back in it with a chance when all seemed lost for them. Well, twice coming back literally from the dead in a cup final is quite a performance. O'Neill, Wallace, McNeil. Certainly neutral fans in this vast Hampden crowd will have no complaint about the quality of goals and play and general excitement here this afternoon. Hughes. Bryce. Houston. McLean. Centre half Stewart. Chalmers. Away to Lennox, who pops up now on the right. Wallace tried to give him a quick return. Manages it. Lennox. Wow, another really superb goal. Lennox the scorer. That makes the tally Celtic 4, Dundee 2. 8 minutes to go here at Hampden in this 1967 League Cup final. Wilson. O'Neill has come on as a substitute for all, taken off as a precaution. Lennox racing in there to try to support Chalmers. Jim McLean, Murray. Chance for George McLean. George McLean running down there with his hands in a victory salute. So, for the third time in this remarkable match, Dundee are trying to fight back. Celtic 4, Dundee 3. Clark. What a game this has been. Some excellent goals by both teams. Murray. It's Wilson driving it forward. McLean trying to get away again, but this time stopped by Clark. Lennox, Houston, who stuck out of foot. 3 minutes to go. The score: Celtic 4, Dundee 3. Wallace. Wallace and Chalmers going through there, but Chalmers, I think, put it in finally. Nice pincer movement there between Chalmers and Wallace, making the score Celtic 5, Dundee 3. What a day this has been at Hampden. Campbell. Murdoch, Hughes, Campbell, McNeil, Celtic 5, Dundee 3, and certainly one of the best League Cup finals we've seen here at Hampden.